Hello, everyone. My name is Miss Posey, and today we're going to do a read aloud. We are reading R.L. Stein presents Scream and Scream Again, Spooky Stories from the Mystery Writers of America. And the story we're going to be reading is Rule 7 by Ray Daniel. Let's go. My dad screams long and loud. Ha, I say to Mikey. I scared him good. I get a donut. My dad works in Hollywood making creepy scenes in horror movies. Because he scares people for a living, he's almost impossible to scare himself. He bet me a donut that I'd never scare him. I got my chance when he turned the old Wagner place into a haunted house to raise money for an animal shelter. My dad is really good at his job. He has all these rules for making things scary, and the Wagner place meets Rule 1. Start with a scary setting. It's big and gray, set up on a hill with scraggly trees all around it. I didn't have a graveyard, so my dad installed one in the front yard. I say, he definitely owes me a donut. Mikey tugs my sleeve. Do you think I could get a donut too, Josh? I shine my flashlight under my face to make it look scary. A donut? Mwahaha! Mikey slaps my arms. Stop it! That's weird. Can I get a donut or not? I pull the flashlight down, point it up to the path to the house. Sure, you can get a donut. I head towards the house, but Mikey hangs back. What? I ask him. What if we see a real Wagner ghost? What's a real Wagner ghost? If a Wagner dies in there, the body becomes a zombie or something. They call it a Wagner ghost. A Wagner ghost? Yeah. Who told you that? Everyone knows that. That's why my dad picked this place, because of Rule 2. What's Rule 2? Start with a scary backstory. What's a backstory? It's a story about what happened in the place before. Usually you have to make it up, but this place had its own backstory. You mean the zombie ghosts? Exactly. People will be scared before they go in. So it's just a backstory? The zombie ghosts aren't real? I smile. Who knows? They might be real? I shrug. Oh no, says Mikey, holding back. I don't want to be a zombie. Scaring Mikey is almost as fun as scaring my dad, but we had to move. Oh, come on, it's just a story. How do you know? Because there's no such thing as ghosts. You think? There probably aren't even any Wagners left. You sure? I lead the way. We climb up the front steps and the little switches my dad installed clicking under our feet. If the house had power, they would have caused holograms to pop up. But I killed the power at the main box to get my dad to go inside the dark. Mikey stops at the front door. We shouldn't go in there. I smile because of Rule 3. Make people say, don't go in there. I creak the front door. Dad! Nothing. Mikey calls. Mr. Hornsby. Still nothing. Dad? We step into the front hallway. I point my flashlight around the room. The haunted house is laid out in a big circle. People follow a path through the different rooms, each one getting scarier. Mikey takes a step down the path, slips, and falls. Ew! He's sitting in a puddle of ooze on the floor. That's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be dripping down an ooze fountain, not leaking on the floor. We needed the ooze fountain for Rule 4. Go for the gross out. I help Mikey stand, run my flashlight along the floor, looking for the ooze trail back to the fountain. There isn't one, just this puddle. Flies buzz around the edge of the puddle, landing at the edge and sipping. Is this that ecto stuff? Asks Mikey. You've been watching too much Ghostbusters. That's just glue and water. Really? And borax. Flies sure like borax. I've made a lot of borax slime, and this slime is different. More like pure boogers. And also, flies don't like borax. Yuck, I say. It's just glue, right? Yeah. I look around the room. Just glue. I call out, Dad, the ooze is leaking. The house creaks. Where is he? Asks Mikey. Must be checking out my prank. He likes to study a good prank. I point my flashlight through the dining room. We walk Plastic ghouls and cloth ghosts and rubber zombies all sit in their coffins, nooks, and armoires. They're quiet because there's no power to activate them. When the power is on, they'll pop up and scare people. Well, mostly scare little kids. But little kids are people too, I guess. The house creaks again and again. Footsteps? Mr. Hornsby, come on, yells Mikey. The footsteps stop. I'm leaving, says Mikey. We're almost there, I say. Besides, we have to clean up the ecto so nobody falls. Ecto? I mean the glue. Why'd you call it ecto? Dad! The key to scaring Dad was to make a joke that didn't use electricity. That way he wouldn't see it coming. He had told me never to go down the basement in this house, but I'd snuck down there to set up the gag and turn off the power. Then I ran and got him. Told him that we must have blown a fuse. That's why he came in. My gag is right next to the power box in the basement. We pushed through some spider webbing. Flies buzz, trapped in the sticky mess. Yuck, says Mikey. This place is gross. Someone should clean it. I just dusted this morning, I say. I put in fake webs. Mikey watches a spider stuck on a wrapped fly. These aren't fake webs. There shouldn't be any spiders in those webs. Dad? We enter the dining room and I look up. If we had power, there would be holographic ghosts flying around the chandelier. It's part of Rule 5, misdirection. We get people to look up at the ghost and then a stuffed werewolf runs at them or actually glides at them on a track. But now the room is quiet and empty except for the creaking. We push through into the kitchen where the door to the cellar stands open, a black rectangle in the wall. It's pitch black in the cellar because of Rule 6. Keep them in the dark. Is he down here? Asks Mikey. Should be. That's where I put the gag, I said. I shine my flashlight down the cellar stairs. Dad, no sound. And we're going to pause there. So, I hope you all enjoyed that. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.